Hello students, we are reading the poem Rabbi Ben Ezra, that is a dramatic monologue by Robert Browning. We have read 13 stanzas of this poem. Now we will continue the poem from stanza number 14. Stanza 14 begins as, "And I shall thereupon take rest ere I be gone, once more on my adventure brave and new, fearless and unperplexed, when I face battle next, what weapons to select, what armor to endue." Rabbi Ben Ezra here says that we should welcome old age. He says that he will take rest, and before going from this world, he once again wants to prove his brave and new adventures. He believes in spiritual development. Spiritual development is what distinguishes man from beast. He here thinks about his next birth, which is called as next battle. After achieving spiritual heights, he will be fearless and undisturbed and will be capable for the next battle, as he writes, "When I face next battle, what weapons to select, what armor to endue." So here Rabbi wants to say that I be gone, means before, कि यहाँ से जाने से पहले, I shall thereupon take rest once more on my adventure brave and new. यानी इस एज को क्रॉस करने के बाद, ओल्ड एज के बाद एक नेक्स्ट बर्थ में जाना पड़ेगा, एक नेक्स्ट बैटल के लिए प्रिपरेशन करनी है, और उस बैटल को मैं फियरलेसनेस के साथ, अनपरप्लेक्स मीन्स अनडिस्टर्ब होते हुए उस बैटल को मैं फेस कर सकूं, उसकी तैयारी, उसकी प्रिपरेशन मुझे अभी से करनी है. फॉर दैट बैटल व्हाट वेपन्स टू सेलेक्ट, उस बैटल के लिए कौन से वेपन्स चाहिए, कौन से आर्मर चाहिए. सो ही इज़ प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर हिज नेक्स्ट बर्थ, कि इस लाइफ में, इस जीवन में, यंग एज में और ओल्ड एज में इस तरह के डीड्स करने हैं, इस तरह के स्पिरिचुअल अचीवमेंट करनी है कि नेक्स्ट लाइफ जो है वो फ्रूटफुल हो, उसको अच्छे से फेस किया जा सके. स्टेंजा नंबर 15. Youth ended, I shall try my gain or loss thereby. Leave the fire ashes, what survives is gold, and I shall weigh the same, give life its praises or blame. Youth all lay in dispute, I shall know being old. Here Rabbi is describing about youth and old age. Rabbi says that his youth has ended and now he will try his gains and losses. What will survive after fire ashes is termed gold. कि फायर एशेस के बाद, इस बॉडी की क्रीमेशन के बाद, इसको जलाने के बाद जो बचेगा वो क्या होगा, गोल्ड होगा. Here Rabbi is indirectly referring to soul, क्योंकि डेथ होने के बाद, अंतिम संस्कार के बाद जो बचता है दैट इज़ सोल. सोल जो है वो बॉडी को छोड़ देती है. ड्यूरिंग अर्थली लाइफ ए पर्सन कैन अचीव स्पिरिचुअल गेन्स थ्रू हिज कर्मास, एंड बिफोर डेथ रब्बी वेज हिज गेन्स एंड लॉसेस which he achieved during his earthly life, and according to them he will give praise and blame to his life. यानी इस जीवन में, इस लाइफ में उसने क्या अच्छे कर्म किए हैं, क्या बुरे कर्म किए हैं, उनको उसने यहाँ प्रेज और ब्लेम कहा है, and he is thinking about those things. Rabbi realizes in his old age, he says that youth all lay in dispute, कि youth was wasted in disputes, but he realized that thing in his old age. So here Rabbi has described the importance of karmas in our young age. He further says, "For note what evening shuts, a certain moment cuts, the deed of calls the glory from the grey, a whisper from the west shoots, add this to the rest, take it and try its worth, here dies another day." Here Rabbi is using metaphorical language. He has used a metaphor. For not when evening shuts, कि जब इवनिंग ख़त्म होती है तो एक सर्टेन मोमेंट के बाद क्या होता है, रात आ जाती है. ग्रे मीन्स नाइट, डार्कनेस अपीयर्स. सो हियर इवनिंग रेफर्स टू ओल्ड एज and night refers to death. Rabbi says that we should note that when evening ends, Then a certain moment it calls the glory of night. Here Browning has used metaphorical language. Evening here refers to old age. Rabbi wants to say that after old age there will come a moment when he will die, and at that time his deeds of this birth will end. At this time a whispering sound comes from western direction that add this to the rest, take it and try its worth. Here dies another day. Setting sun in the western direction says that this day is going to take rest, and it proclaims the death of the day. In the same way, old age proclaims the approaching of end of man's life. Next, Rabbi says, so still within this life, though lifted over its strife, let me discern, compare, pronounce it last. This race was right in the mean, that acquiescence vain. The future I may face now, I have proved the past. So past here refers to young age, and future refers to old age, and after old age, death. Rabbi realizes that he should prove his life. That's why he wants to understand in this life that his life, though it was full of struggle, he wants to understand that the struggle and enthusiasm of youth was right. He accepts that he has proved his past, and now he is ready to face his future or his old age. So still within this life, though lifted over its strife, हालांकि वो कह रहा है कि इस लाइफ में मैंने बहुत स्ट्रगल बहुत स्ट्राइफ देखा, लेट मी अंडरस्टैंड, कंपेयर एंड प्रोनाउंस एट लास्ट, लेकिन अंत में मैं ये प्रोनाउंस करना चाहता हूँ दैट दिस रेज वॉज राइट, कि जो एंथुजियाज्म, जो स्ट्रगल था यूथ के टाइम, वो बिल्कुल सही था. द फ्यूचर आई मे फेस नाउ, अब मैं फ्यूचर को फेस कर सकता हूँ, बिकॉज आई हैव प्रूव्ड माई पास्ट, माई यंग एज. In stanza number 18, Rabbi says, for more is not reserved to man, with soul just now, to act tomorrow what he learns today. Here work enough to watch the master work and catch hints of the proper craft, tricks of the tool's true play. For more is not reserved. More here refers to more power. Rabbi says in this stanza that in the old age, man becomes weak and more power is not left with him. At that time, soul will act according to learning of present. What he has learnt in his young age, the soul will act according to that learning. So the deeds of youth will help the soul in future time. Rabbi says to his audience to work hard to observe God's work. He says, here work enough to watch the master work. मास्टर रेफर्स टू गॉड, कि गॉड का जो वर्क है उसको अच्छे से वॉच करो, उसको अच्छे से ऑब्जर्व करो. बाय दिस ऑब्जर्वेशन ए पर्सन कैन कैच द हिंट्स फॉर प्रॉपर डीड्स, कि गॉड के वर्क को ऑब्जर्व करते हुए एक पर्सन को हिंट मिलेंगे दैट ही शुड डू गुड डीड्स, कि किस तरह से वो अच्छे डीड, प्रॉपर डीड्स, प्रॉपर वर्क करे. एंड ही विल ऑल्सो लर्न मैनी ट्रिक्स टू यूज हिज अर्थली लाइफ फॉर स्पिरिचुअल achievements. The tools true play. Tool is a human body, कि कैसे इस बॉडी को, इस अर्थली लाइफ को अच्छे से यूज़ किया जाए, उसकी क्या ट्रिक्स है और क्या गॉड का प्रॉपर आइडिया है, क्या उनकी प्लानिंग है, उसके लिए हमें हिंट मिलेंगे इफ़ वी विल वॉच प्रॉपरली द मास्टर्स वर्क. In stanza 19, Rabbi says, as it was better youth should strive through acts uncouth toward making than repose on aught found made. So better is exempt from strife should know than tempt further. Thou waitest ease, wait death, nor be afraid. Rabbi says that it was better to struggle during young age through right actions. The struggle of youth will take people towards their making. It is better to do work than think over whatever found. This struggle will exempt our old age from strife. A person should know about this and should try his best to attain in his life. A person should not afraid of old age and death. He should wait for old age. So stanzas 14 to 18 extol the virtue of aging process to the point where death is seen as the natural culmination of that process. तो इन स्टेंजास में हम देखा कि जो एजिंग प्रोसेस है, यंग एज से ओल्ड एज में जाने का जो प्रोसेस है, उसके क्या क्या वर्च्यूज़ हैं, क्या बेनिफिट्स हैं, एंड व्हाट ए पर्सन शुड डू इन हिज लाइफ टू अचीव स्पिरिचुअल heights. These things are described by Rabbi in these stanzas. And finally, after this aging process, he has seen death as the natural culmination of that process. इस प्रोसेस का एंडिंग जो है वो क्या है? नेचुरल एंड जो है वो डेथ है. ही सेज दाउ वेट एज वेट डेथ नॉर बी अफ्रेड, कि एज का वेट करो और डेथ का वेट करो, एंड देयर इज़ नो नीड टू बी अफ्रेड अबाउट death or old age.